Mbanje kubasuhuza mwe mwese murikirana kuri channel yanjye ya YouTube Language TV 20. Intego y'iyi channel ni ukwigisha Icyongereza, Igifaransa n'Igiswahili. Ushobora kwiga wowe ubwawe cyangwa se kwigisha umwana wawe wifashishije amasomo tuzatunyuza kuri iyi channel cyangwa ukarangira inshuti yawe. Icyo uzayibwira ni ukujya muri YouTube ikandikamo Language TV 20. Ikabyandika neza kuko niramuka ibyanditse nabi izabona ibindi bitari ibi. Ubundi wowe cyangwa se inshuti yawe mugafungura video imwe, mwamara kuyifungura mukareba hasi ahantu handitse subscribe mugakandaho. Iyo umaze gukandaho ubona inzogera hano ku ruhande. Iyo nzogera iyo uyikanzeho ubona ijambo all, ukabona n'irindi person, ugakanda kuri all. Numara gukanda kuri all bivuze ko uzajya ubona video zacu nshyashya tuzajya dushyiraho utabanje kujya gusearchinga. Let's start with interrogative form. Interrogative form is about asking questions in English. Interrogative form yerekeye kubaza ibibazo mu Cyongereza. Iyo tubaza ibibazo mu Cyongereza dukoresha uburyo bubiri. Uburyo bwa mbere, yes no questions. Ni bya bibazo ubaza cyangwa se ubazwa ugomba gusubiza yego cyangwa oya. Tukagira WH questions. Akaba ari bya bibazo ubaza ku gice kimwe cy'interuro. Gusubiza yego cyangwa oya ahangaha ntibishoboka. Uba ugomba gusubiza urugero ahantu iyo wabajijwe where cyangwa wabajije where, igisubizo ugomba kubana ni place or position ahantu. Another example, who, iyo ukoresheje who igisubizo ugomba gutanga cyangwa se guhabwa n'umuntu. Tudatinze reka dutangire na yes no questions. Nkuko nabibabwiye mbere, yes no questions are the questions that have the answers yes or no. Ibya bibazo bigira igisubizo yego cyangwa oya. How to form yes no questions? Aha tugiye kureba uburyo dukora yes no questions. In English, a special word order, verb, subject, object is used to form yes no questions. Ubusanzwe mu Cyongereza iyo tuvuze word order tuba dushaka kuvuga uburyo amagambo akurikirana, iribanza, irikurikira, irisoza. In English, affirmative, iyo interuro yemeza, order tuba dufite ni subject, ukora igikorwa, verb, igikorwa, and object ni icyuzuzo. Ariko muri yes no questions birahinduka. Harabanza verb, igikorwa, hakurikireho subject, ukora igikorwa, hasoze object, icyuzuzo. Example, another example here, she's nice. Here in yes no question, is he nice? The rules. Amategeko dukurikiza noneho iyo dukora yes no questions. Here we are going to see them. If the main verb of the sentence is to be, simply invert the subject and the verb to be. Niba mu nteruro yawe ufitemo verb to be yonyine ariyo main verb. Main verb ni ya verb ihagarariye igikorwa mu nteruro. To be hano yonyine ubwo niyo main verb. Affirmative, they are American. Cyo tuzakora invert. To invert ni byandi twabonye byo guhera kuri verb ugakurikizaho subject, ibindi ukandikura ibisigaye. Are they American? Ukaba ubajije ikibazo cyawe. The answer will be yes, okay, or no. No problem. They are nice. Are they nice? Yes. No. Rule number 2. If the sentence includes a main verb and another or other helping auxiliary verb or verbs, invert the subject and the first helping auxiliary verb. Sometimes in a sentence you have two verbs. Two verbs. One is the main verb and another is helping or auxiliary verb. Iyo tuvuze auxiliary verb cyangwa se helping verb, ni ya verb iza idufasha. Urugero iyo uri gushyira muri passive voice, ikindi iyo uri gushyira mu gihe kizaza future, iyo ushaka guhakana hari igihe ukoresha don't. You don't ikaba ari auxiliary verb or helping verb in English. Ibi byose tuzabireba neza ku buryo uzasobanukirwa neza icyo bita main verb and auxiliary verb with him. Hamwe nanjye tuziga Icyongereza ku buryo bufatika. Let's see examples here. They are visiting Kigali. In this sentence, they are visiting Kigali. You see, we have verb are and we have visiting. Here, the main verb is visiting, and this are is helping. Okay, are iri kudufasha gushyira muri present continuous tense. Okay, icyo gihe rero nk'uko ruru ibivuga, you invert the subject and the first helping verb. Aha dufite subject, helping verb is here. Invert and you say, are they visiting Kigali? The answer can be yes. Example number 2. She has done the housework. Here we have helping verb has. The main verb is do, done. In present perfect. Has she done the housework? The answer can be no. Nancy has been working all night long. Here you say, here we have two helping verbs. We have has and been. And here the rule says invert the first helping verb. We are going to deal with has, not been. And we will say, has Nancy been working all night long? The answer can be yes. He will be reading the book. Will he be reading the book? You see, will and subject. Will he be reading the book? The answer can be yes. Attention, helping verbs are. Ahangaha nagerageje kubashakira helping verbs tukunda gukoresha mu Cyongereza. Zihari. We have is, are, was, were, has, have, had, can, could, shall, should, may, might, will, would. Ubwo izindi uzabona nujya gukora yes no questions nubonemo izi helping verbs uzahita ukora ubundi buryo tugiye kubona bukurikira. Nuramuka ubonyemo izi helping verbs, icyo uzakora ni ugukora invert. You invert, okay, subject with the verb. Am I, are you, were we, something like that. If the sentence includes a verb which is not verb to be and it doesn't include a helping verb, the transformation is more complex. Hangaha baratubwira ngo niba hatarimo verb to be muri sentence ndetse ni habe harimo na helping verb, hari ukuntu bisa nkaho bikomera, ariko hamwe nanjye nta gikomeye. A. If the verb is in the present tense, add either do or does and put the main verb in its base form. Ahangaha baratubwira niba verb igikorwa inshinga iri mu gihe cy'u present tense, uzongeramo do cyangwa se does. Noneho ufate ya verb yawe wari ufite baguhaye muri sentence uyishyire in its base form. Base form of the verb is the verb adding to. Urabona iyo tuvuga verb nta kintu turayikoraho mu Cyongereza. Urugero nka like, tuvuga to like. Iyo bavuze its base form ni ya like dukuraho to, ntihagire ikindi kintu tuyikoraho. For example, here they are showing us where we will use do. Do if the subject is the first person singular I, okay? Niba subject ari I, second person singular cyangwa se ari you by'ubukeya, first person plural cyangwa se ari we mu bwinshi, second person plural cyangwa se ari you mu bwinshi, and third person plural cyangwa se ari they. Icyo gihe tuzongeramo do. Tugiye kureba uburyo tuyongeramo naho tuyishyira. Examples: I like apples. You see this sentence is affirmative. Okay? Iyi nteruro yacu iri muri affirmative. Tugiye kubaza ikibazo. I like apples. Ku buryo tubuze kubona igisubizo yes or no. Aha. This is the first subject singular. Kandi twabonye ko dukoresha do iyo ari first subject singular. Iyi do tuyishyira hano imbere habanza, tukinvatinga subject igakurikiraho, tugashyiraho ya verb muri base form nkuko nabikubwiye hejuru. And you will say, do you like apples? The answer can be no. They go to a high school. Do they go to a high school? Yes. Urabona ko iyi do twayizanye nta yari hasanzwe bitewe nuko iyi verb na auxiliary verb ifite kandi yo ubwayo si auxiliary verb. Nta nubwo ari to be. Okay? Let's continue. Does. Here we are going to see where we use does. Tugiye kureba aho tuzakoresha does. Does if the subject is the third person singular. It is he, she, or it. Iyo dufite subject ari third person singular, icyo gihe hazaba ari he, she cyangwa it. Tuzakoresha does. Examples: Nancy read a lot. Here we have, does Nancy read a lot? You see, Nancy, when it is the name of a person, niba ari izina ry'umuntu akaba ari umuntu umwe. Urabona hano example, Nancy ni umukobwa. Icyo gihe aba ari mu kimbo cya she. Niyo mpamvu tuzakora nkuko dukora kuri she. And here say Nancy reads a lot. We say, does Nancy read a lot? Urabona ko does twayizanye nta handi do yari iri imbere, ariko kubera ko ari she Nancy dushyiramo does. Utazakora ikosa ryo gufata iyi read ukagarura ukongera ugashyiraho s. Abantu benshi bajya bakora ayo makosa. Iyi s iba yaje hano kuri does. Uramutse yongeyeho ubushyizemo makosa. He hates basketball. Does he hate basketball? You see does here and he. Inversion. Does he hate basketball? You see hate in base form. Hate without to, as we have seen above. B. If the verb is in the past tense, add did and put the main verb in its base form. Examples: he discovered the truth. Hejuru twaze tubona ko tuzakoresha do or does igihe verb izaba iri muri simple present. Aha muri simple past dukoresha did from I to they. Nubwo waba ugeze kuri he cyangwa she uzakoresha did, not does in simple past. Okay? He discovered the truth. Then you say, did he discover the truth? You will know that the verb is in simple past. Uzamenya simple past kubera iyi ed. Muri simple past dufata verb tukayongeraho ed. Okay? Then in yes no questions you will put did here, and discover will not be in simple past. It will be in the base form. To discover, then we move to did he discover the truth? She wrote a nice essay. Here. Wrote is in simple past. Muri simple past ariko ntifite ed nkuko namaze kubabwira ko verb twongeraho ed. Tugira ibice bibiri bya verb, bya verbs in English. Okay? Hari igice cya mbere regular verbs arizo twongeraho ed, tukagira irregular verbs arizo tugira urutonde rwazo zirazwi, tuzarureba neza ku buryo verbs utazajya ubona kuri urwo rutonde, uzajya umenya ko ari regular verbs. This wrote is the simple past of the verb to write. Okay, and in simple past you say wrote. She wrote a nice essay. Did she write a nice essay? The answer can be yes. They did the homework. Did is also on the list of irregular verbs. Iyi nayo iri kuri list ya irregular verbs. We will see it. The simple present is do and the base form is do. Okay, then we say, did they do the homework? After yes no questions, we are going to see WH question words. Ni amagambo yifashishwa iyo ubaza ibibazo bidasubizwa na yes or no. Here we have a table of 3 parts. The first part, it is question word, jambo ribaza. The second part is function, imikorere, and the third is examples. Let's see. What? Iki. Likoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya ikintu. Something. I like potatoes. What do you like? Kundiki? Potatoes. Ibijumba. You see, potatoes are things, not person, not place. When? Ryari. Likoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya igihe. Time. I went to school every morning. You see, every morning is time. It is not a person or something. When did you go to school? Wajyaga ku ishuri ryari? Every morning. You see, every morning. Time. Remember, here, did. We have simple past of verb to go. It is went. It is on the list of irregular verbs. Okay? Its base form is go. Then we are going to use did. Then we invert the subject. Then base form of verb went. Okay? Go. When did you go to school? Every morning. Where? Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya ahantu. Place or position. They live in Rwanda. In Rwanda. Where do they live? You see, in Rwanda is a place. Then use where. In Rwanda. Which? Ikihe, uwuhe, iyihe, aba. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka ko umuntu ahitamo. Choice or description, cyangwa ushaka kugaragaza ikintu neza. I want red color. Which color do you want? Ushaka irihe bara? Red. You see, here maybe you have many colors and you're asking someone to choose one from them. Then he chooses red. Which color do you want? Ushaka irihe bara? Red. Yeah. And you know the reason of do. Here we have verb want, which is in simple present. Okay? And it is the main verb. That time we need helping verb do. Then we invert subject. Yes? And the base form, it is want, not change. Who? Nde. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya umuntu ukora ikintu. Person. Mugisha opened the door. Who opened the door? Ninde wafunguye urugi? Mugisha. You see, Mugisha is a person. That time we use who. We have why. Kubera iki? Kuki. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya impamvu. Reason or cause. Example. I said that because I love you. You see, because I love you is a reason. Why do you say that? Kubera iki uvuze utyo? Because I love you. Kubera ko mukunda. You see reason here. How? Gute. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya uburyo ukuntu. Why? Okay? This works slowly. You see, slowly is an adverb of manner. Yes, manner. Slowly, quickly, well, something like that. How does this work? Iki gikora gute? Slowly, buhoro. How far? Hareshya hate. Distance between two places. Okay, or distance between something and another. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya intera iri hagati y'ahantu n'ahandi. It is 40 kilometers from Kigali to Musanze. You see, 40 kilometers from Kigali to Musanze. Distance between Kigali and Musanze. That time we'll use how far. How far is from Kigali to Musanze? Hareshya hate kuva Kigali ujya Musanze? 40 kilometers. Harimo ibirometero 40. How long? Igihe kingana iki? Okay? Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya igihe ikintu cyangwa igikorwa kimara. It will take 5 hours. Bizafata amasaha 5. How long will it take? Bizafata igihe kingana iki? 5 hours. Amasaha 5. Ushaka kumenya igihe gikorwa kimara cyangwa kizamara cyangwa igihe kiri hagati y'ahantu n'ahandi, you use how long. How long will it take? Bizafata igihe kingana iki? 5 hours. Amasaha 5. Whose? Ande, cyande, byande, bande. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya nyiri ikintu. These are Peter's keys. Izi ni imfunguzo za Peter. Whose keys are these? Izi imfunguzo ni izande? Peter's. Iza Peter. How many? Ngahe, bangahe, bingahe. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya umubare w'ibintu cyangwa abantu. Rikoreshwa gusa kubibarika. Iyo bitabarika hari ikindi dukoresha. There are 10 cars. You see 10 number. Cars are countable. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cars are there? You see how many cars are there? Hariyo imodoka zingahe? 10. How much? Ngana iki? Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya ingano uko ibintu bingana. Rikoreshwa gusa kubitabarika. I drink a liter of water every day. You see, water is uncountable. You cannot count water. 1, 2, 3? No. How much water do you drink every day? Unywa amazi angana iki buri munsi? A liter. Okay? How old? Imyaka ingahe? Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya imyaka umuntu afite. Old. Years old. My mother is 60 years old. How old is your mother? Mama wawe afite imyaka ingahe? 60 years old. Imyaka 70. How old? How often? Kangahe? Inshuro. Rikoreshwa iyo ushaka kumenya inshuro umuntu akora ikintu. We eat meat once a month at school. Once a month. Inshuro imwe. Turya inyama inshuro imwe ku ishuri. How often do you eat meat at school? Murya inyama inshuro zingahe ku ishuri? Urya inyama inshuro zingahe ku ishuri? Once a month. Inshuro imwe mu kwezi. Here I have exercise for you. They are divided into 2 parts. The first exercise is about WH question words. Ask a question to the underlined part of the sentences. Question number 1. The radio is playing too loud. The underlined word is the radio. I see Andrew in this picture. You see, the underlined word is in this picture. Who wakes his wife? The underlined word is his wife. She comes to work on a bicycle. The underlined word is on a bicycle. The first says, radio irasakuza. Iri gusakuza. Ndi kubona Andrew mu ifoto. He wakes his wife. Akangura umugore we. Cyutse umugore we. She comes to work on a bicycle. Aza ku kazi ku igare. Ni gare. Andrew's wife is very happy. Umugore wa Andrew arishimye. John missed the bus because he got up late. John yabuze bus kubera ko yabyutse akererewe. The basketball broke that window. Basketball, umupira basket wamennye ririya dirishya. Bill bought a car. Bill yaguze imodoka. John's appointment was at 4 o'clock. Gahunda ya John yari saa 4 zuzuye. It is 2 kilometers from here to the city. Ni ibirometero 2 kuva hano gera mu mujyi. The exam will last 3 hours. Ikizamini kizamara amasaha 3. We are 40 students in our classroom. Turi abanyeshuri 40 mu ishuri ryacu. My mother is 70 years old. Mama afite imyaka 70. My jacket cost $10. Jacket yanjye igura amadolari 10. Exercise. Put the following sentences in interrogative form. It is yes/no questions. First, he loves this town. He loves this town. They like soccer. She can drive a lorry. They went to the swimming pool. They should revise their lessons. He decided to leave his wife. He was born in this town. She wakes up early. She wastes her money on jewelry. They are kind. I think you are going to find the answers on the next pages, but first try on your own and see if the lesson is understood. Here we have for these exercises. This is the first answers about WH questions. We have answers about yes/no questions. Thank you, my followers. Please subscribe. Kora subscribe. Amasomo yacu yose azajya kugereraho igihe. Ndizera ko Icyongereza turakimenya vuba mu gihe gito gishoboka.